It's Radio 1 with Greg James, and we've got Rihanna here today.
Hello.
Don't be freaked out, listeners. It's not Thursday. There's not going to be some cutting reviews of movies just yet. You're here to give us this week's Secret Teacher.
I'd just like to say I love this music.
That's calming, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely. It gets me in the mood.
It's like, what for?
For Secret Teacher.
Oh, okay. You're not telling me mood as in kind of...
No, I'm not like you. Oh, God, no!
Last week... Oh, actually, we better explain. People who've just switched on and go, hang on a sec, why is Rihanna doing Secret Teacher?
Oh, yeah.
Last week, the person who voices up Secret Teacher, Roz, was off. She was off sick.
She had a sore throat.
You were the understudy, and this is classic theatre, darling. The understudy was better than the original, and the understudy is now on.
That's not true.
Well,
Roz is away again this week, that's why.
How convenient. All right, well, Roz, is she not well?
No, she's away.
Get well soon.
She's not ill.
Last week on Secret Teacher, Rihanna revealed this stuff about the Secret Teacher. It was a very, very busy week.
You'll be pleased / surprised to know that I was actually rated outstanding by Ofsted, which means I'm not as terrible as you all may think.
Now, this was good news. So she was worried about Ofsted the week before. Last week, absolutely everything was fine. She was rated outstanding, and it was great news for her, and even worse, it was bad news for her arch enemy, Miss Perfect.
Even better, Miss Perfect, my arch enemy, received a grade below me and now has to watch me teach in order to improve her own practice. Ha! Not so perfect anymore, Miss Imperfect.
Well, that was last week. Really getting into it, weren't you?
I think I got a bit carried away.
You sounded like Mrs. Krabappel from The Simpsons. Remember her?
No.
Well, okay, everyone else does.
Okay.
But there was an incident last week with Mrs. Geography, which is Secret Teacher's best friend.
I caught up with Miss Geography in the staff room at break, and as she handed me my coffee, milk and 2 sugars, for future reference, she let out an almighty gasp and gestured towards my bosom area. As I looked down, I realised that several of my buttons had popped open on my blouse, revealing my granny-style comfort bra. Ah, horror!
Oh my God, horror!
I'm actually cringing listening to this as if it happened to me.
Yeah, you're
because I was reading it out. I feel like I am.
All right, De Niro.
I know.
Method
I'm
acting.
becoming method now.
Yeah. Well, cool. We'll get in the zone because coming next is this week's instalment of Secret Teacher. You're not going to want to miss it.
BBC introducing
Mumford & Sons, Whispers in the Dark on Radio 1. Hello to Graham, the Woodhall Spa news agent, who says, is it wrong that I just made an excuse to get off the phone with my girlfriend so I could listen to Secret Teacher?
Brilliant.
No. Yeah, your relationship is a sham. Right then, Rihanna, let's get into it. What's happening on this week's instalment of Secret Teacher?
Okay,
Go for
here
it.
we go. Great news, everybody. I think I'm in love. A new teaching assistant arrived at my lesson today and is literally the most beautiful man I have ever seen in my life. Result, we shall call him Brad.
Nice. Brad is a hot person's name, of course,
As in,
isn't
like,
it?
Pitt, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just started at school, and rumour has it he is newly single. Bad news is, Miss Not As Good a Teacher As Me, Perfect, fancies getting her claws into him also, which is another reason on my very long list of reasons to dislike her.
Maybe Brad will like a bit of rough, a.k.a. the Secret Teacher, not Miss Perfect.
Is she a bit of rough?
Well, she's a bit of a bad girl, definitely.
Is she?
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought things were going really well today in the lesson. I was impressing him with my knowledge, my great relationship with the kids, and he was even laughing at my jokes. I caught Harry whispering to his neighbour, saying that me and Brad had chemistry, which pleased me no end. Not Harry, though, obviously. I had to tell him off for whispering.
He's the notorious naughty kid, is Harry.
I like that he picked up on her having chemistry. I was showing the kids the equipment that they would be using for the next lesson when a large group of children erupted into laughter. I have learnt from bitter experience to be suspicious of happy children in school. I immediately checked the buttons of my blouse to see if they'd burst open. No wardrobe malfunction. So what was it? The bell went and the class was dismissed, leaving Hot Brad and myself in the classroom. To my horror, he was also laughing.
So the blouse bunnies weren't out again?
No.
Okay.
What was it? I've just found out now. Here's the thing. Lots of my students can speak the Indian language Konkani, as there's a big Indian community where I work. And according to Hot Brad, the problem was we were using a piece of science equipment called a pipette. Now, unfortunately, pipette in Konkani is a word that refers to a woman's downstairs area. No wonder the kids and Hot Brad were laughing as I said, I've got a drop of water on the end of my pipette.
I'm starting to believe this is you as well now. This is the thing. When you're doing it live now, I believe that it's you. Is it you?
It might be me.
You got water on the end of your pipette. Well, thank you very much, Secret Teacher, aka Rihanna.
Poor Secret Teacher.
I can't wait to hear what happens next week.
Just like weeks of mishaps.
We'll get an update from her at the same time next week. Thank you.
Thanks.